So what's up, you guys? I want to just come on the video and tell you guys thank you to everybody that subscribed. Thank you to everybody that shared the channel. And if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. It's free. Like, run them numbers up, cause y'all really be wanting this content, but y'all don't be wanting to subscribe, but y'all be watching content. But I also want to say in the beginning that this is a family update. So if it's something that you want to watch, a family update of a stay-at-home mom, keep on watching. This will be a longer video. So yeah, if you don't like long videos, don't watch the video. It is what it is. But anyway, that's all I wanted to come on here and say. And thank you to everybody that does support the channel. So what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Black Sheep Family and Autism. My name is Nicole if you're new here, and if you're new here, skirt! 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 You just had to go over. Skirt! Go ahead, hit the subscribe button and be down with the gang, 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 gang. Gang, gang, gang.
What it is, good people. You know who it is. Your boy Jay. Rocking with the juice, man. And Mr. Blaze over here. Gang, gang. I already know that.
Alright. Sit down. Sit down. I don't want you to sit on me.
You're gonna take whatever CD you can get.
So what we doing, Jay?
What's up?
Okay. You ready? You ready? Get your cup. You know what your cup? Alright. So I know y'all can hear that. That's Juju Blaze. And let's see, what part of the update do you want to start with?
Where do we start? Day school? Are we doing that?
Okay. So day school today is what, the 17th?
Yeah. You need a drink?
Where's it at?
No, I probably gotta make one. Here's the damn crook, dude.
Alright, so with the school, today is May the 17th. As we're filming this, tomorrow will be May 18th. And daycare do open back up. Me and Bay don't know whether we're going to send them or not. Jaxon has a autism appointment, so that's another update. We did move from a 3-bedroom apartment to a 4-bedroom house. So the 4-bedroom house we can make into a 5-bedroom, so we're debating on if we're going to do that, where Jaxon and Julian both will have their own room or not. Let's see. What else can I think of? They got a Challenger.
Yeah, fine.
I don't know, what else is new?
What else is new?
So some of y'all videos for me might slow down a little bit just because we're moving. We have some of the rooms together. We don't have all of the rooms together.
Y'all know how packing and unpacking and all that regular life situations, you know what I mean?
The trash is crazy. What else is that? Oh yeah, they've been doing their daycare, like their therapies has been done online. They've been sending home packets.
Yeah.
That's what has been going on as far as with their therapy and like regular schoolwork.
Yeah, they get the little activity packets.
Yep.
And they get dropped off and we do the little activities with them. And they've pretty much been liking it, if you ask me. Sit down, little busy body.
Everything's supposed to reopen tomorrow as well. Like far as the city of Arkansas, everything's supposed to reopen. So I'm guessing tattoo shops, doctor's office, dentist's office. I'm guessing all that's supposed to reopen.
You would not say the city of Arkansas.
So my debate, they had to come for me. Not the city of Arkansas, but the state of Arkansas is reopening. I think everywhere is reopening. I think it's what, 50 states, or is it 48? It's 50 states now, right? Because we added Hawaii, or we added Alaska.
I ain't all that good with all that crap. But I do know, out of all of the ones that we do got, 2 of them is not even fucking.
And that's Connecticut and Massachusetts, I believe. They're still shut down.
Yeah, I think they gonna. Them people up there is like, we're gonna see whatever happens with the rest of y'all.
Yeah.
Mama.
What? You finna go to bed.
You need some fish? What's up?
Oh, and for another update, Julian is fully potty trained. For number 1 and number 2, he is going to the pot. I'm not really gonna go into detail with that because I'm gonna do Julian a whole separate video, just like I'm gonna do Jaxon a whole separate video about their like personal lives and their updates. Another part of this update or the family update, Carter and Crystal are coming around at least on their Saturdays. I'm still not getting Sundays, but the Saturdays are like coming around. Yeah, this is what we're dealing with. And I'm just gonna leave this in the video because this is real life right here. Most people
they wrestling over the fact that ain't no more goldfish in this bowl. Ain't nothing in there. It's gone.
Come on, that's it.
Y'all, they be tripping. But like they say, boys will be boys. Hey, get back over here. Yeah, mama give you some fish. So that just leaves me in the video. Now Mr. Fisher, so we got one back. Here you go, Jake. You need one. You're gonna waste it. No, ain't too much. Sit down.
It's like what you call it. What you laughing at yourself for, Joe?
Just trying to see. It look like this.
I think it is too, but sometimes I go in there and fix that shit. Like I can just crop it the right way when I edit it, cause it's the tripod, and I didn't want to buy a new tripod. All right, y'all. So,
Oh, no, I was looking at the legs. My bad.
all right, y'all. So we're back. Basically, had to put the boys to bed. It was their bedtime anyway. They just haven't really been on a lot of videos, so I wanted it to be more family-like and more real and transparent. So yeah, that happened.
They had other plans. Blaze, cup, goldfish.
And they in their bed now, chilling though. Like some full live haters.
Yeah, they ain't about this life, you know what I mean? You gotta catch them when they eating or something, sitting in their chairs, minding their own little stomach business. Then they'll be alright.
So I got a list of the rest of the update that's going on, and we're gonna try to get through this so my video won't be too long. I want nobody to be crying about my video being too long. How y'all like to do? So yeah. The first one is they are still in the same school, even though we moved. That was a big part of our like moving process or moving thoughts, is whether or not we're going to keep them in the same school. As y'all know, I'm a stay-at-home mom. Jay's a veteran, so you know we did put that into consideration. So yeah, they be in the same school. We literally stay maybe 7 to 10 minutes away from where we used to stay at.
Right.
This time we're just in the house, and I think Jay on his channel is going to have a lot of the backyard process, because I like to decorate in the house. He like to decorate outside the house, so it's a perfect mesh.
Boy, y'all know I'm country as the day is long, so when there's yard work to be done, y'all gonna be there. I'm gonna show y'all before and after too. I think that's gonna be a nice process.
So yeah, I guess I would want to touch on this a little bit. We was going to move like into a house that we didn't get, so it's a bummer, but we still had this in our like back pocket. But the house that we was looking at was like on dang near 2 acres, so y'all know that backyard, pool, trampoline, and it was like a flat surface. All that would have been dope, but we would have had to drive. The only downfall that I can sit here and say about that house was how far it was from the boys' school. But with me being a stay-at-home mom, I could take them to school and pick them up. That was the only downfall. So like I was a little salty about that crib, I ain't gonna lie. But we did get some good news from the owners about it. So hey, y'all might still see the crib. I don't know.
Who knows? Be there though. Whenever that may be.
far as the update, far as the life update, family update, like I was trying to say earlier, Carter and Crystal are still coming on Saturdays. Sometimes it's twice a month Saturday, sometimes it's every Saturday. It just depends on the person that's doing the supervision schedule. I would say the case is still the same. The kids want to spend a night. They want to know what's going on. They want to spend the night. They want to spend the summer and stuff like that. So that's another reason why I got well, we got a 4-bedroom. It's just because I don't want them to feel like they're like I had Jaxon and Julian just moved on in my life and they think about them. So yeah, and
a lot of, you know what? A lot of people don't. A lot of people that may be in that
situation.
I think they call it a blended family. When I was in school, I think that's what it was called. But a lot of people don't tend to think about that because it's not that you automatically just move on with your life, right? But it to a child, it looks that way. To you, it may be, hey, this is what I can do right now for what you know, my family that's with me every day. And then you have that extended side of you still coming around, and it's like, hey, it's toys over here for them, but I don't have nothing to play with, or it's a video game and this, that. And so, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people don't really think about that in their day-to-day because they don't see it from a child's perspective. They see it from, you know, the everyday, everyday and financial perspective of it. So, you know, like I said, you know, that's really that was really a move deal for me because I didn't want, you know, I was chilling. But, you know, the more we sat down and talked about it, I was like, you know what? You're right. We do need some more space. Let's get it. And it kind of fell into all that.
Well, for me, it was more so what he said, but also we're still in the same neighborhood. Is a 4-bedroom that could possibly be made into a 5 if we just really want it to be. Let's see.
Yard.
It was the yard for the dog because y'all, that dog was getting on my nerves. And like that's part of the update. We do have a puppy. Julian has a dog for his service and stuff like that, like a companion. I guess when she gets bigger and I guess easier to train or not as stubborn, she might come back in. I don't know, but I wanted a yard for the dog and a yard for my kids because I want them to have a swing set, a swimming pool, and a trampoline again. So you kind of need the space to be able to put out it there. Even though the apartments that we stayed in did have a pool, we didn't have no type of yard for the dog or for the kids. And they didn't have a park, so we would have to go take them to a park and all this other stuff. So it was pros and cons, but the main thing was the simple fact that we could be in our own crib. We don't gotta worry about nobody on top of us. We don't gotta hear them, they don't gotta hear us. Like, to me, I like the privacy of a house more than I do an apartment. I mean, it was cool, it was a gated community, blah 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 blah, but I just didn't, I wasn't sold. And plus we're paying less than what we were paying there for more privacy, so it's a win-win.
At the end of the day, it all worked out.
Also, what else I got on this list? We got a fish tank. So y'all will see the fish tank in like the house tour. That's when y'all see it. We don't have a fish tank on the stand. It's kind of like a built-in stand, like built into the house. So when y'all see the whole house tour, that's when y'all will see the fish tank.
Yeah, that's when it'll be a little more understandable visual.
We need a kitchen table. It's a kitchen table that we both like, but Jay like it's too expensive. I feel like how many times are we gonna buy a kitchen table though?
Never at that price.
Anyway, I feel like we're not gonna buy a kitchen. A kitchen table is kind of to me like furniture. You're not gonna just continuously replace it. It's not like next year, the next 3 years, we're even gonna replace it unless it's broke. So I'm the type of person, I don't like to replace stuff unless it's broken. It has to be broken for me to want to sit here and fix it, or I just don't like it and I like it. So yeah. But I do know it's some people that get new furniture every year. They redo their whole house like every year. I'm not that person. I'm not balling like that. Even if I did have the money, that's just stupid to me. So no offense to anybody that does that every year, but I don't replace my furniture every year. Like if I still like it, I'm gonna keep it. Like why am I replacing it every year? Why did I buy something that I didn't like? Make it make sense. So when we figure out what kitchen table we're gonna get, that's when we get a kitchen table. It's another one that I like that's not as expensive, but Jay said it looked like it's a barn theme, but Jay said it looks like the church pew, so I guess that's out. The other ones
I'm country, but
are ugly.
You know, it's gonna have. I'm gonna have to look at that picture. I'll go see it, and I still probably would still think that it's a rustic church pew type look, and I ain't really feeling it. But we're gonna come up with something though. Yeah,
You just a hater.
it look like I got it out the Old Town Road.
Yeah, it's a country theme. It's a table with, like, y'all know the little bench that goes like all the way around. It's like an L.
The church pew.
That's the one that he's saying look like a church pew, but you don't have to get that. You can get regular chairs to go with it as well. You don't have to get that. I just thought with all the kids that we have, they all can sit on that side of the table. So it's more this for them to fight over. But you could also get a bench with it and regular chairs with it as well.
No matter how she try to explain it, y'all.
Yeah, and then it'll fit in this little bitty corner. Like that's the when y'all see the house tour, y'all gonna see the kitchen and like how small the kitchen is. Like I'm grateful that we have a kitchen that's not right here by the laundry room like in the apartment, but like the kitchen is not just. It's not like the other house that I stayed in. Like it's an actual room for a big kitchen. Like no, it's not that. Like. If I wanted a regular table, I could just get a regular table. I can get a regular table and a server. Like, it's just not even enough room for that. This dude here. Also, speaking of furniture, yeah, I see that I finally got my little thing for Mother's Day. I wanted to get the 2 chairs to go with this set before they discontinue it. And my 2 nightstands. Jay like, hell nah, it's a waste of money. So, I don't be talking about what he trying to do with the backyard, or do I?
I ain't gonna waste no money on them. I'm gonna waste some energy. All they y'all need is TLC, and that's free then. No money involved.
So we got that going on. What else was I gonna say about the update? We're more than likely we're gonna get Carter and Crystal. We're gonna get Jaxon and Julian slide beds or whatever, where they can slide down the beds and probably separate them off the carpet onto the hardwood floor because somebody likes them to still eat and stuff like that in that bed. So instead of having to vacuum that, or if they spill something, it won't be into the carpet and mess up the carpet. It'll be on the floor. You can just wipe it up. I could get them like a little end rug or area rug. Yeah, area rug. I get them an area rug and kind of bedazzle it up. They still gonna keep them same cars themes. Krista already picked out her bedroom set, so the white bunk beds. Unless I just get her a different bed, which I don't see happening no time soon. I might, but I just don't see it happening no time soon. But for now, I know that she likes white, so I will get her those. I think it's like a unicorn bedroom set that she wants. She picked out last time. I already know that I could get those with 2 little comfortable sets to go with it. Carter wanted the Minecraft thing, but he more than likely will have a queen size bed. So I'm gonna have to let him figure out or pick out something else. Like I can do like the accessories in Minecraft, but his sheets and stuff like that going to have to be something else. So that's when I plan on doing a house tour, when we actually have the house like 95% together. Yeah, what else can you think about? Other than that, your shoulder messed up.
Well, that's probably why the house is like not all the way together either. Cause during the move, for whatever reason, well, it's a couple of reasons why it might not be together, but for the most part, before the move, I tweaked my shoulder and still moved. So tweaking it and still moving on top of that and being hard-headed because I'm country and stuff gotta get done. So you got to do it. You know what I mean? I've been to the ER 3 times in the last week.
He did not like to go to the ER. He like me, and y'all know this COVID-19 is going on. That nobody want to be sending nobody ER.
Yeah, so that kind of let y'all know how bad I've been hurting. I'm hard-headed now because I'm supposed to be wearing my sling. They think I might have tore my rotator cuff or did something inside of there. They
gonna have to do an MRI. Yeah. I don't know, man. Everything's supposed to open on Monday, but we don't know how backlog they're gonna be.
Yeah, so you know, like I say, it is what it is. But I ain't no beat. So I'm still, you know, taking care of what I can take care of. It reminds me every now and then that it's not right up there, but for the most part, I'm still doing what real men do. Other than that, about me personally, I really don't have much of an update for myself. I mean, I do, but it's personal, so it ain't really.
update.
Yeah, it ain't really an update. I'm vibing, y'all. I'm chilling. I'm bouncing off people's energy and leaving people the fuck alone if their energy ain't right.
Even though that we open back up Monday, I'm still using drive-up service. Some stuff I have to go in the store for, but for the most part, I don't. So, even though everybody else is opening back up and everybody else feels as if this is, yay, I've been ready to go after eating and ready to do this and ready to do that, I'm still kind of social distancing.
Boy, just give me my personal space.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I don't feel like social distancing is really a thing. I feel like ever since I was a kid, we had to give people personal space. Like, you had to be arm's width apart of people. Like, that's what I learned as a child. So, I don't understand how and why people stopped doing that or how that was. I don't know. That's just giving somebody a personal space. Like, even before this happened, I don't be all, like, I don't be this close to somebody or, like, all up on them. Like, I give you your space. Like, I don't understand.
Well, you know, everything is still opening up too fast. People gonna rush back out trying to be normal. There's gonna be a lot more spike in it. Like, gonna be a lot more people catching. And, you know, the sad part about it is most people will be so blinded by what they can do until they hit their front door and they have to sit their punk ass down. You know, it's just one of them errors in life right now where it's basically real talk government trial and error. I ain't gonna get off into it, but I feel like, you know, they gotta find out where the hot spots are. You can't find that if you got everybody home. So,
I don't think they give a damn about where the hot spots is. I honestly feel like the more people that go out and catch COVID-19, if y'all don't know, the hospitals just to test you give about $13,000 for that one test. And if you get admitted to the hospital, they give about $50,000. And I don't know if that's $50,000 the whole time that you're in there or $50,000 per night that you're in there from most insurance. And I also feel like with these stimulus checks, for one, if you owe back child support, you're not getting a stimulus check. So that's, I don't even understand how you send Americans something to help them. That's what they're not helping them. Make it make sense, cuz. But what else was I gonna say? I also feel like the stimulus checks, they just giving people, they just opened it, for one, they just gave people the stimulus checks so they could go back out and spend that same money into the economy. Because I feel like it's all about money. I don't think it's to help nobody. It's all about money. If we give y'all these stimulus checks and then we open back up, y'all gonna get this virus and get put on ventilators and could possibly die. And there's nurses coming out now saying that ventilators are killing people. What else is it? I just feel like they just opening back up because they want you to spend them stimulus checks like a lot of people are going to do. And I feel like if you catch the coronavirus, they're still going to get paid either which way. So, yeah, like, it's all about money.
Life ain't going to stop because you catch it. That's what they show.
I know, but they still going to get paid if you do catch it. Yeah. So, I mean, it's not really about us caring about Americans. The other part of the update that I was going to sit here and say is we're waiting. One of these rooms is painted burgundy, which is ugly to me, but it might be crystal room anyway. We're trying to see if they're gonna let us repaint that wall or if they letting people paint the walls. I don't know. I don't want to paint the whole house. I just want to paint the kids' rooms. But I'm trying to get the okay since that somebody has painted that wall burgundy. And we want to paint the cabinets white and retile the floor because it looks like we stepped into the 60s in our kitchen. So, yeah. If they let us do it, y'all more than likely be coming along with that video as well.
Yeah. And if they don't let us do it, I'll do it anyway and just peel it up when I leave.
I ain't peeling up no paint up on cabinets.
I ain't talking about paint. I mean, if they stay out of that, I damn sure gonna leave it alone. But that floor, I'm gonna change that regardless.
Yeah. If they even notice it though.
Oh, they'll notice it. It'll be too modern. This house has a very old feel to it. Like, to me it does. I'm not saying it look old, but some of the stuff in it is still remind you of like going to your uncle or aunt's house back in the day type of feel.
It reminds me of going to people's house, but even they have updated their house.
You never know what they have look like on the inside.
But see, I kind of think they won't have a problem with it because we talked to the neighbor that's been here like 2 decades, another neighbor that's been here a decade, and like the maintenance man, they're like, well, I'm sure that they wouldn't have a problem with it. So I don't think they really have a problem with anybody upgrading. It's just, I guess, if you do something like outrageously crazy, I don't know. But we want to get the okay first because it's not our house. So we think it's an update to them, they might be like, I mean, we had this for sentimental reasons.
Or, you know, some people say they can do stuff and they really don't know what the hell they're doing. So, you know, you like, can I paint? And they come in you look at their room and you can really mess it up. They gotta go back and put that money back out to fix it. So,
and that's gonna come at your deposit. So,
yeah. So, like I say, man, you know, to me, it's just one of those things where the less you do, the better.
But I kind of think they're trying to update it just because the back, like the house itself, like the neighbors saying that they have really like did this house up compared to what it did look like before. So, and the only complaint that I really have is they didn't replace the sink. The cabinets are outdated, and the floor and the kitchen's outdated. It looked like they redid 2 of the bathrooms, but it ain't just bad. And again, we're not buying this house, so it's not really just a deal breaker for us anyway. But I think that's pretty much it on the update. Me and Bae might do a little challenge or a video later. Since we still in quarantine, everybody else is open, but we still in quarantine. So yeah. What else you think, Bae?
I don't know. I think I got enough of my time.
Be sure to subscribe to Jay's Place, my beauty channel.
Y'all ain't coming over there.
Stop
lying to me. Yeah,
they hating on you.
Stop lying. Y'all ain't coming over to holler at me. I ain't that interested unless I'm over here on this channel. But if y'all do wanna, you know, come over there to my place, you know, I'm already everywhere in every video you done seen that you have missed already. That's me. Just, you know, click on it and come over there. I ain't gonna beg you or nothing. I'm just saying. It's there if you want to come by there. Access, right?
I guess it's a dang near 30-minute video, but see you guys on the next video. Be blessed. Skirt.